moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-rated champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Islam Makhachev. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt in UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in, as the undisputed best in the world. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Strickland!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, another big spot tonight for the budding UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. A lot of people believe, with respect to his brother Khabib Nurmagomedov, that this version, this fighter, could actually be better. As for the matchup here tonight, Makhachev figures to have a big advantage on the ground, might have the advantage on the feet as well. The betting line is certainly reflective of that reality, but we'll see if Makhachev can get a win tonight and potentially position himself for a shot at that elusive UFC lightweight title.
Oh, there you go.
Early connection with the left from the champ.
He's got to be careful lifting his head when he's throwing that jab.
Don't wait, you hit him first.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Makhachev gets the single leg takedown, well played. All right, feet on the hips here.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. guard.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Get him out here. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Going for a submission. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
This is a terrible position. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Nicely done. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Makhachev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Lands the ground and pound strike. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe. Relax. You did great out there. Let's make sure we stay a little safer, though. There was a couple opportunities he had to grab some submissions.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two underway. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Strickland. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at two, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, nice jab to the head by Islam Makhachev. And there's that jab again. That thing's a thing of beauty. Right hook to the head, blocked. Single collar tie now. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Oh, he got to a spot.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Strickland.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Makhachev getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block!
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. but his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Final seconds here. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
You're being controlled on the ground. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. Perhaps it'll be more of the same. His precision striking on full display in the previous round.
He did a great job of just finding the strikes that matter. He didn't waste anything in that opening round. He threw jabs, right hand, and he threw all at the exact time that they were supposed to be thrown.
Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Side control now.
Let's go.
Makhachev's back in side control. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Starting to do some really significant damage. Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
Nice takedown, yep.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Strickland. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And now he's got the back.
No, you don't want him on your back. He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Islam Makhachev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. 20 seconds to go. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, listen, breathe, relax. That was a great round. Everything you're doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality?
Oh, it landed. He hit him.
Strickland's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nice job by him defensively there.
Good jab there by the champion.
Pretty good connection there, yeah. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Well, this is exactly... Oh, this could do it. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes off for attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds of the round.
Setting up another submission.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
I need you to fight smart, though. Don't get suckered into a slap.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that button. You love that button, don't you? You love that jab.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Strickland's able to protect.
He's hurt. He's hurt away. Back.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. there it is. Now he's going to mount.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. You got to start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
"30 seconds to go." Fighters separate from the clinch now. Takedown defense is there.
That hurt bad.
Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest
49-46, 48-47, and 48-47.
for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Strickland!
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes.